Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel. Tap the notification bell. I'd appreciate it majorly. So, I was kind of looking into this story about the woman who I think suffered fairly severe burns at Yellowstone Park. She backed into a hot spring and fell in it. She was apparently, she says she was taking photos and wasn't paying attention, and as she was taking photographs and backing up, she fell into one of the hot springs. But there's not a lot of information on her. Identity's not been released. She was pulled over like 50 miles north of the main park. I think the park is massive. I've never been to Yellowstone National Park. She was pulled over near Mammoth. Here's Yellowstone right there, and that's about 50 miles north of it, which is where they say they pulled her over. I don't know what prompted, park officials, a park ranger, to pull her over in the first place, and there's not any information on exactly how that went down, why they pulled her over, and maybe she was spotted on surveillance. There is surveillance that somebody, I don't know why this person even has, I guess daily surveillance footage of the park, and this is of that day. So the Daily Mail actually directed me to that. I don't know how many days. I don't know if that's there every single day or what. I don't think it is, but it has yesterday. It has yesterday. I think that's what this is. It is. It's on 512. I should keep pull myself down. And there's a video. There's a person in this surveillance, and I'll show you very quickly. With a dog, with two dogs, kind of just walking, mostly along. I think they call these things the boardwalks, and that's when you're in the national park, when you're allowed to be there. That's the thing. She wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place because it's closed down for coronavirus. But they say you're supposed to remain on these boardwalks and these hot springs. I don't exactly know what they look like up close, but the temperatures can reach like 167 degrees Fahrenheit or nearly 200 degrees. Can obviously burn you very badly. So again, back to her getting pulled over. I don't know, I just don't know. I assume that she was majorly injured, so they immediately, realized that when they pulled her over. And she was airlifted to the, I think, East Idaho Medical Center, something like that, in Idaho Falls. I just assume that the Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center in Idaho Falls, which I assume is has the best burn center in the area, which is, I think, fairly, that's you always have. I think not every hospital has that the best burn center, whatever. Jeez. So, I was trying to figure out who the person's identity was, and I don't know, I sort of was thinking in terms of the missing children and all that, and just wanted to know a little bit more about the person. So, but they don't release the identity of him, and the fact that the person was airlifted and taken to eastern Idaho Falls, like I said, it's very common for one major hospital in a very large area to kind of have the best burn center, because I think those are very expensive facilities to have, and so it's just not every hospital can have it. So that would be the reason that the person was airlifted and taken to Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center. Anyways, but they don't release the person's identity, and even in this, so I doubt that this is even, connected to, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, or it has anything to do with that. But I was looking into it for that reason. That was my curiosity. When you watch this video, and I'll just show you a little bit of it. First, they start over here, and the person seems to be carrying some kind of bag, as well as something in its hand, two different things. A bag that eventually looks like a backpack that he straps over his shoulder at some point, and looks like maybe a camera, that he's like a large professional type, camera that almost you would put on a tripod or something. I mean, it's hard to say. But I will say that this individual, and this is from May 12th, here's the date and time over here. It looks like a dude, though, to me, you know, but it's very hard, difficult to tell. I mean, just the way the person walks, kind of walks like a man to me. But you know, it could be a chick who's just a little outdoorsy, you know. So here the person is walking across the screen. Kind of get a good look of him up close, because in the beginning of it, he's way over here, and actually the camera's kind of drawn out. Definitely seems like a dude to me. But who knows? Yeah, it doesn't, you know, I couldn't say for sure. It could be a chick. But he's kind of got something in his hand over here. You can't really see it in this picture very good. I'll show you the beginning real quick and then just sort of wrap this up. There's just no info, you know. But the person obviously was burned bad enough, like right there. You see something, he's dragging along. But when you go to there he is right there, and he as the dogs are up here, as he's moving along the boardwalk, he kind of struggles like he's carrying something, and it's like it seems to be like heavy to him, and he stops at one point and, you know, either stuffs it in the bag or something to adjust it, and then puts it over his shoulder, and then seems to be moving. See there, you know, I don't know. So he's got two things. Who knows? We don't even know if this is that same person that got pulled over, you know. But that to me definitely seems like a dude. Anyways, that's pretty much the story there. You know, the woman was flown to the Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center, and you know, so she must have had some pretty severe burns. But she was able to drive herself for 50 miles, probably knowing that if she got medical attention, she'd end up getting in trouble. So, you know, I assume we'll eventually learn her identity, maybe. And that's the story there. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video. Later, man.